Welcome to the second segment of our online crash course. In this episode, we're going to focus on how to improve your customer's online journey by making a few tweaks to your site's user experience, also known as UX. So what exactly is UX and why is it important? Well, in a nutshell, UX design is the process of designing products that are simple, intuitive, and delightful to interact with. If you look at some of the tech behemoths that have made a big splash in the last decade, and I'm talking about the Apple, the Uber, the Netflixes of the world, what they all have in common is that they focus on delivering a product that is clean, simple, and visually appealing. This is something that most people, especially digital natives, have grown used to and expect from companies nowadays. The ironic thing, however, is that making things simpler can oftentimes be pretty hard. But don't worry, today we'll look at a few simple tricks to use your images to improve your website's user experience without being a UX expert. So let's get started. The first quick win to improve your buyer's browsing experience is to properly organize your images. What I mean by this is make sure you put all your bathroom images together, your kitchen images together, your bedroom, etc., etc. Sounds like a very basic thing, right? But you'd actually be surprised how many websites don't do this, either because they don't have the time or the resources to do it. But put yourself in the shoes of a buyer who's skimming through dozens of different listings. His or her brain has to absorb and process hundreds of images. And if the flow of images bounces from bathroom to kitchen to bedroom and back to bathroom, it makes it that much harder for the brain to absorb all this information. Think of it like when you read an article that's well structured versus an article that's bouncing around all over the place. Which one are you going to remember at the end of the day? The structured one, right? Well, it's kind of the same thing. The second, a bit more advanced topic, is improving the search process through visual browsing. Nowadays, the common way of searching for a property is for the buyer to go in and type in his or her property criteria, and then maybe ticking off a checkbox for an advanced feature like a fireplace. Now, ticking off this checkbox might make the list of results shorter, but the actual visual results themselves will still be the same. Basically, a generic thumbnail with a description of the listing. Now imagine if instead, the visual results could actually deep link into the image that shows the fireplace that the buyer is interested in. Now that right there is creating a better visual browsing experience. And that is something that your buyers will value over your competitors', now let's call it antiquated browsing experience. So, to sum up, in order to improve your customer's journey, make sure to A, organize your images, and B, try to show visually exactly what your buyer is looking for without making him or her jump through 100 hoops. I hope this video gave you a quick glimpse into how making a few UX tweaks can improve your customer's online journey. Stay tuned for our next segment where we'll talk about increasing your conversion rate. Thank you very much.